everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much everybody for coming back to my channel. Thank you to everybody who's listening right now in the podcast. Today is Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. I was just praying about this missing 2-year-old boy from Oregon because I cannot believe that it's been some hours already and they still have no trace of this 2-year-old who was just playing outside of his home in Oregon. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. I'm gonna share the photo. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, I suggest you can come to the Julissadesigns YouTube channel and you can take a look at the photo to see if you have seen this missing child. He's just 2 years old. Okay, before I continue, guys, thank you so much for listening and subscribing on using Spotify. Thank you so much to everybody who is listening using Pandora podcast and saving the podcast. Really means a lot to me, you guys, as well as everybody who's watching this video on YouTube. So here we are, guys. It's just crazy that I always say it's crazy that people still go missing with how advanced technology is these days, especially when everybody has a phone, right? But the thing is that this is a case of a 2-year-old who went missing after just playing outside of his house. I mean, usually when kids are playing outside of their house, they either have other people with them, right? Or they have I'm trying to say, or they have a parent who's watching them, especially at that age, right? There's usually somebody with them, right? They have other people with them, like neighborhood kids, or they have a parent who's watchful. So let me read to you guys briefly what happened. So it says here, hundreds continue to search for the 2-year-old Oregon boy who has been missing for days now. I thought it was just yesterday he went missing. Search and rescue crews continue, consisting of Oregon law enforcement, federal officials, and volunteers, continue looking for 2-year-old boy who disappeared days ago. The Lincoln County Sheriff's Office said it got a report around 4:25 this past Saturday. Oh wow, he's been missing since Saturday. Today's Tuesday. That the boy was missing from his home in North Silex, Oregon. Dane Paulsen is the name of the child. Dane Paulsen was last seen playing in the front yard and out of sight from his parents. The sheriff's office said he is also described as friendly and fearless and loves vehicles, water, but cannot swim. Dane is comfortable around strangers, the sheriff said. So this is very sad, you guys. Let me see here. I do apologize as I'm reading this to you as I'm doing this video. Pictures shared by the sheriff's office show the area crews are searching is by the steel bridge over the Silex River near Highway 229. The boy was last seen wearing a gray fuzzy hoodie with ears, blue and white shoes, and black pants, the sheriff's office said. He also has brown hair and green eyes. Several agencies, including the FBI as well as community volunteers, have searched more than 310 miles of land looking for Dane, the sheriff's office said. That includes K9 drones, investigators, divers, and watercraft. The sheriff's office has been releasing updates on Facebook each morning about the search. A station wagon and its driver were originally a point of interest for the investigation, but the sheriff's office has since determined neither is relevant in the search for Dane. Investigators also believe there are no evidence to suggest foul play was a factor in his disappearance. Okay, so it's been a couple days already. That's number one. Number two, it's like they live near like a bridge or something, and the family is saying he likes the water. So I don't know, like, I mean, saying that to the press, saying, he loved the water, you cannot help it, right? You cannot help it but to look at the parents and be like, if you live by a bridge, you have a 2-year-old who loves the water. If anything, he shouldn't even be playing outside, especially at that age. At least not by himself. I'm not blaming anybody, nothing like that, right? I like I said, I was praying for this child to be found safe, and whoever took him to ask for forgiveness and return the child to the parents. It's just very strange to say, he's very friendly, he loves the water, and then yeah, but he was playing outside and they're searching the near the bridge where the family home is located. If anything, like, well, I know when it comes to like that age group, the toddlers, you always as a parent has to be ahead of them, right? So it's just it's very sad. I cannot imagine. I wonder if I'm trying to get more information, you guys, here as I'm talking to you, and see if see now there's some update, but I guess. Oh no, that's a different case. I wonder what the family is actually saying right now. Like, I wonder what they're saying to the press, if they're going to do a press conference or something like that. I know the police went giving updates, but he went missing around 4:25 p.m. this past Saturday, and they were searching the property. On Saturday, deputies and representatives from the local police office and fire stations searched the property for the boy and the area surrounding his home. They have continued the search ever since using, like I said, drones, dogs, boats, and divers. More than 100 volunteer searchers joined in the effort to find Dane. A Amber Alert for Dane has not been issued at this time. According to the sheriff's office, the boy's disappearance does not meet the criteria to use the Amber Alert system, and added that there is no evidence at this time to suggest criminal actions are involved in this incident. Why would you not? Why would they not use an Amber Alert? I mean, isn't sharing this type of, if the police is saying there's a lot of interesting things in this case. If the police is saying there's no need for an Amber Alert, then why are you sharing this nationally then? If you don't, because the Amber Alert is to inform people, because it could be anybody can look out for license plates, or like look out for the boy and see, I saw a weird car or something. Like, anybody in the US anywhere can, like, isn't that the purpose of an Amber Alert when a child goes missing? If they say we don't need that, then why making this national, right? And how can you not need this if you already have 100 volunteers searching, FBI, divers, boats, and drones searching? How can you not issue an Amber Alert? And then we have the sheriff's office is the one who said, I guess, Dane is friendly and fearless and is comfortable around strangers and water, but cannot swim. Dane is also known to love water and vehicles. That's it. I don't know how to, like, I'm reading this and I'm like, why would they even it's very, you learn a lot from people. This is a sign of for what they choose to share, right? and what they choose not to share and what they're omitting. For them to say this, right, and yet they don't see the need to do an Amber Alert, that's a little strange to me right there. And 88 search and rescue members have been deployed to help find them, as well as 40 law enforcement investigators, 6 tracking dogs, 4 watercraft and divers, and 4 drones. I wonder what the people are saying about this, because how can you not? I mean, you are going national with the news. Let me just see another post. From looking at some of the photos, they have a whole team of people. Uh, you know, they have a lot of people involved in the search. Yeah, they don't they don't want to issue an alert. Hmm. I mean, an alert like an Amber Alert. Not just. I'm not saying they haven't reached out in their area. The reason that I mentioned, like, I wonder what the parents are saying is because what a nightmare, right? You're on a Saturday afternoon, you see your child playing outside, and and suddenly he disappears. But how come there's no, like, oh yeah, he was playing with his cousin and they separated or something? They thought a 1990 wagon was involved in somehow, but they say that got clear already. I mean, I like I said, I've been praying. I like it's after reading all of this. To be honest, you guys, it's very strange to me. I have come here and covered so many cases about missing children, missing people, and just reading this is like, who wrote this article? What kind of information are they sharing? Like, because even if it's even let's just say I don't know this, but let's just say the family lives near a bridge, near a river, in a wooded area. The boy has not been seen since Saturday. Um, they're doing a lot of search efforts, but they believe he is within that area. But why not do an Amber Alert? People go hiking and they go camping to wooded areas. Like, why not do an Amber Alert, right? Hmm. And they keep saying there is no hard evidence that make this a criminal investigation. The family's property is about 30 minutes before, excuse me, a station wagon and men, both unfamiliar with the Paulsen family, were seen near the Ohala Bridge near the family property about 30 minutes before the Dane's disappearance. The sheriff's office said alerts on Facebook by the family and police notification. A person who saw the notice in the car called the police Sunday afternoon, and the sheriff's deputy found the car and the man and determined he was not a person of interest. It's almost like like, I'm glad they cleared that guy so quickly. That's good. But just as that car was around there around that time, I'm sure there will be other cars. Who knows, right? This is how it is. Um, this is how it is these days. Anything can happen, right? It's just the way. This is just my opinion, guys. From looking at it, from reading and following so many missing cases of people and child missing cases. There's something It's almost like the way they're saying, he loves the water and he's comfortable with strangers. Like, that just doesn't sound right. Like, that would be terrifying, to be like, like a, from the family side of the child, and be like, why would you be saying that? All of that stuff, like, and and then saying he can do all these things and he also cannot swim, and there's no need for an Amber Alert. That is just so strange to me, you guys. Let me know what you think about this. I'm gonna share the forum. We'll continue to pray for Dane to be found safe and return back to his parents. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming back to my channel. Thank you to everybody who's listening in the podcast. Have a good day, everybody. God bless. Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day, everybody. God bless.